Time to talk about love. Vanessa. Time to talk about love. Vanessa. What you say about it, Vanessa? Got some good words for you today. Got some good words of loving encouragement for you today. Huh? Real encouragement today. Yeah. Real good words of loving encouragement. Vanessa. Yes. Listen to this. I'm gonna waste your time. Listen to this. Let's build our self-love stronger than it ever was. What you think about that? Huh? Can we begin to build up our self-love stronger than it ever was? Can we do that? Huh? Can we make an attempt today? Royally intrigued. Can we make an attempt to build our self-love up stronger than it ever was? Can we do that? Can we try to build up our self-love stronger? Miranda, stronger. Michael, Miguel, can we take time to build up our self-love stronger than it ever was? Think about it. And what does that take? It takes time to begin to love ourselves. Not just in the meantime. You know how you got me time, single. I'm single, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and do whatever I want to do. Now that I'm single. See, and then when you find a partner, when you find your mate, then the self-love ends. And taking your love and giving it away begins again. See, in order for us to build up the self-love to be stronger than it ever was, you have to stay in the selfie-loving mode. Put that as your mode. Selfie-loving mode. I'm in the mood for love. Get in the mood for self-love. See? Because so-called love can come from someone else. But they don't know what love is. See, they think loving you is love. Tell them that's not love. Learning to love who? Yourself is the greatest love of all. Vanessa? What you say about it? What you say about it? Lori? Is that you? What you say about it? Lovely. Listen. Learning to love who? Yourself. Why? Because don't you know that in creation, right? In all of creation, you are considered the glory in creation. You, the one watching me that don't feel too good about yourself today. You are the glory of creation. Look at your body. Shaped, formed, and fashioned in the image and likeness of the Creator. Now, made with love. You ever cooked a meal and you made it with something? You made it with oil, with butter, with salsa. Yes, and it's so good. That's how you and I were made with the sauce of love. Huh? You were dipped in sauce, the sauce of love. You were dipped in butter, the butter of love. That's right. So what if you don't feel it? You might say, T. Patrick, don't nobody tell me they love me. So what? There's a little voice inside that's telling you, but you're not listening. You know why? Because the music is too loud. Sometimes you gotta take the music off, turn it off. The music we listening to ain't talking about nothing anyway. Huh? The music we listening to ain't talking about selfie love. The music we listen to is talking about cars, clothes, money, hoes, bros, friends, foes, fakes, phonies. That's all the music talk about. We don't listen to music, and the songwriters don't make music about selfie love. They make music really to sound good so that you and I will begin to hate ourselves. How? Well, you want an example? Lord, you want an example? Christine, you want an example? Let me give you an example. Check it out. When we listen to music today, you know what it's talking about? What me and you ain't got. When we listen to people on their songs, they always talk about what you and I don't got. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no car like this. You ain't got no house like this. You ain't got no clothes like this. You ain't got no shoes like this. Nanny, 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 you ain't got this and you ain't got that. See? So, what you don't know, subconsciously, you can build up a hatred for what you don't have. And I hate that I ain't got that. And you constantly looking at the same video, listening to the same music, and it's pounding in you. And the beat sound good, make you want to dance. It sound good, but you don't see the self-hatred, the seeds of self-hatred that the music is planting. The next thing you know, you start singing, I ain't got nothing. I ain't never gonna have nothing. Yeah, and the people that you and I watching looks like they have everything. But the greatest thing that you have, they not telling you about is what? What you see on this shirt. Self-love. So that's why I encourage you, Joanna, Josie, Giovanna, Sandy, Demetrius, Christina, Katina, to sing this song to yourself. I love you, I love you, I love you more today, and I care for you. So you gotta get into the self-love, the self-love, the self-care, the self-concern, the togetherness of self. Put your hand in your hand. Huh? Put your hand in your own hand. You need a hug? Give yourself a selfie hug. Huh? Give yourself a selfie hug. Huh? Give yourself a selfie pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, I like that. I like that. Huh? Because the self-hatred, Michelle, it has to stop. We have to let this hatred from the music, the hatred from the news, the hatred from people, block it out. Sometimes close your eyes and say to yourself, you are so beautiful. Sing this song to yourself, to me. See, and that makes the love on the inside respond, huh? And then your body begins to feel joy, V, from the inside, huh? The joy is full. So what's going on the inside begins to reflect on the outside, huh? And then you don't have to wait. Listen to this. I got something for you, D. Check this out, D. I got something for you. You don't have to wait for nobody to bring you joy. Self-love on the inside will always be your joy. Because self-love whispers to you when you're feeling down and you're feeling blue. I love you. See, yourself is telling you, I love you. But then you have to look in the mirror. Say to yourself, do you love me? Yeah. Do you still love yourself? Some of you say, that's a good question. I never asked it to myself. But you know what? I don't love myself. If you feel that way, and a lot of people do, the reason being is because this world that we in is full of hatred. Black people hating black people. Black people hating white people. Black people hating red people. Black people hating yellow people. See, all the hatred going on. White people hating white people. White people hating black people. White people hating brown people. Huh? See all the hatred? Brown people hating brown people. Brown people hating white people. Brown people hating red people. Everybody is on a hate movement. So we gotta come with the love for self and block all that other. Block it out. Huh? Block all of that hatred out. Huh? And let the self-love rest, rule, and abide within. Always and forevermore. You and I, we gotta make the connection. Jason, we have to make the connection of self-love and selfie-love. Make the connection between the two so that you and I will begin to feel the love that we've been missing. Woo. What I'm sharing with you today is that you have to find out what you've been missing. Huh? JT, you gotta find out what you've been missing. Huh? You gotta find out. You gotta be a little nosy. Huh? And find out what you've been missing when you haven't been loving yourself. Find out what you've been missing while you've been loving everybody else. And that poor little heart, that lonely heart, huh? That broken heart is saying, what about me? D, the lonely heart is saying, what about me? Tina, that lonely heart, that broken heart is saying, what about me today? today, we're going to plant a mustard seed of love. Just a little one. Yeah? And once you begin to get your first touch of self-love, it's going to make your life so complete. And you will say, together, we will always be. Self-love will hold you through the night. Self-love is telling you today, I need you. I believe that if you learn to love yourself, that will be the greatest love of all that you ever felt. And you will find out what you've been missing. See, love don't cost, Giovanni, but love will hurt. You ever give till it hurts? Same thing with love. Keep giving it away, it begins to hurt. Because when you're loving somebody and they don't love you back, that feels like crap. You know that when you love somebody and they don't love you back, that feels like crap. Yes, it does. Don't feel good, Joanna. But when you loving you, when you loving you, when you loving you, your heart is waving at you. When you loving you, your heart is saying, here I am. Your heart is speaking to you today, saying, here I am. What about me? Can you pay attention to me? See, that heart is saying, here I am. What about me? Yeah. Look at the mirror. Look at it. Can you hear your heart talking to you right now? What about me? What about us? What's it gonna be? What it do? That's right. What does it do? Loving you is the best thing that can ever happen to your life. Try it. It's like a high. And once you get on it, it keeps on lifting you up. Higher and higher, higher. It's not a freak high. This right here, this love right here, see? It's not a freak high. It ain't something you get it and then you gotta search for it. Where did the self-love go? You know when they say they smoke that crack, they say it's a freak high. You be looking for it for the rest of your life. See? No, that's the other love. That's the love we give away that we gotta go looking for it because we gave too much of it away. Now we feeling lonely. We feel lonely. And we begin to want somebody to what? Hold me. But hold on to self-love. You got to hold on. Hold on. You better hold on to self-love. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. See, hold on. And what? Don't let go. Hold on to the love of self. Don't never let go. Why? Because that's the greatest love. And it's easy to achieve. Only if you love yourself, you will see that is the greatest. The greatest, the greatest, the greatest, the greatest, greatest love of all. What's up with this selfie love? Selfie love. Selfie love. Taking their body higher and higher. Taking their body higher and higher. Climbing mountains. Mountains are made to climb the highest mountain for yourself. Swim deep to sea. Just to love. Me. Yeah. Find out what you've been missing is good old selfie love. Madness. We gotta get the madness out of our heart so that self-hatred can exit and self-love can make its what? Genesis. This is the beginning. Right. Self-hatred, tell it to exodus. Make your exit. Tell hate love, they go to exit door. Get up out of here. Let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Self-hatred has gotta go. No more music that talks about what you don't have. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to music telling you what you gotta get. You gotta get this car and paint it that color. You gotta get this outfit and wear it on Tuesday. You gotta buy this drink. You gotta drink it on Thursday. See? Then you gotta spend all your money and buy all this jewelry. No, you don't. All you need to do is learn to love yourself, Arturo, because loving yourself is the greatest love of all that you and I can achieve. Try it. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you more today, and I care for you such a special way. Selfie love is a special way. It is a way. Here's the door. Open it up to yourself. Close the door to loving everyone else. Open the door to yourself. Tell yourself, I am so beautiful. Yeah. To me, you have to turn yourself out. Turn yourself out by telling yourself, I love you. When you're driving in the car, look in your rearview mirror, look at your eyes. Tell your eyes. That's some beautiful eyes. Stop telling yourself what you don't like about yourself. Because subconsciously you don't know that builds up self-hatred. That's a seed. If I start telling myself I'm too black, and I wish I was light, I might stop coming outside the house because of that build-up of self-hatred. Every time I look at myself, I look at my complexion and I say, oh, black ass. See? That don't build up nothing. That tears down self. Because I was created this color for a reason. And then again, it don't matter what color I was because love is all that I need. I can't get caught up into a color. Yeah. Not on the outer appearances, but the color of love. Huh? Say to yourself, it's for me. Tell yourself, Amanda, self-love is for me. Because if you can believe it, you can achieve it. You have to receive this word today. That here and now, I promise to self-love me. And tell yourself this, Sandy, when it all boils down to is that your love is all that you need. Yeah. And look, perfect selfie love, it will cast out fear. See, there's going to be a fear that's going to set in, that's going to tell yourself after you build yourself up to love somebody else. No, this is forever. Self-love lasts a lifetime. The connection of you loving yourself lasts a lifetime. Why? Because you are continuously growing. You're going to grow until your last breath. So you have to grow into yourself, with yourself, loving yourself above anyone else. When you was in the womb, when you was in mama's womb, was all your friends with you? Was your homeboys, your homegirls, your compadres? Were they inside mommy womb? Were you slapping 5 in? Was you in the womb? Who was in the womb with you and mommy? And in the womb with mommy? Who was in the womb with you? Was y'all in there partying in the womb? Was you in the strip club in the womb with mama? Or with nobody there? Was you drinking? Was you smoking? Was you dancing? Was you pop locking? Was you bebopping? Was you pimping in there? No. You was obedient in there. You was by yourself, swimming in the bag of water. For 9 months, swimming. Nothing but you and God's love in that womb. Nothing. Listen to this, I'm going to share this example with you before I go. Have you ever heard of a pregnant woman who passed away and the child was still born? I heard of that, but I never did think about it. But I'm thinking about it right now with you. That's something to think about. The mom died, but the child, how's that? It's still born. See, it's all about you. Childbirth is the pain of childbirth for a woman is as painful as death. When they giving birth, they say it feels like they dying or about to die to give you life. Sometimes the mother still dies, but that love pushes that baby right on out. You was by yourself. So as it was in the beginning, guess what? That's how it's gonna be in the end. So don't worry about if a whole bunch of people ain't around you. Don't worry if a lot of people not commenting on your post, not liking your post. Don't worry about the likes. Worry about the self-love, because that's something you can handle. You and I, we can't make nobody love us. We can't make nobody tell us they love us. But you can tell yourself and give yourself a loving feeling, That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, okay? That loving feeling of self-love that comes from where? Above. So what is our song today? I love you. I love you. This is what you're telling yourself. I love you more today. Tuesday love. Tell yourself, I care for you. You gotta look in the mirror. Emanuela. Tell yourself in the mirror, I care for you. Ooh, yes, I do. Yeah, I care for you. Sing to yourself. Tell yourself. Kenny, tell yourself, I care for you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tell yourself right now, I care for you. Yeah. And you sing that to yourself until you hear something on the inside. Start singing back. I know you do. Oh. Yeah. And that's when the relationship between self-love and selfie love is working. And guess what's going on the inside? Love. Self is telling selfie, I love you. And selfie love is coming back saying, I love you too. Oh yes. See, while other people looking at their phone, waiting for somebody to text them, I love you. You get a text, oh, there it is. And you get mad. Huh? You put up a post, and you say on your post, I love you, and nobody said back. You throwing the phone, cracking your screen. But we over here singing to ourselves. We get love quotes, we get love notes, and we get love tones all day. See? So check this out. Look at it like this. You know how when you get up in the morning and you hear the birds chirping and singing, you can't stop it. You can't go outside and tell the bird to shut up. See, that's how you have to turn the bird of self-love on. Huh? You have to turn the bird singing to self-love. I love you. I really do. See, and then you hear those ringtones singing all day long, and you sitting at your desk at work, and your worker looking over there, and you smiling, because you hearing the beauty, that beautiful song of self telling you, I love you. And then you sitting there at your desk and you say something like, I love you too. And then your coworker say, oh, he texted you. Or your coworker say, oh, she texted you, huh? They say, well, who you over there singing I love you to? I'm singing to myself. Because that's the greatest. Huh? To tell myself, I love you. So look, by the end of the day, you know what your coworker gonna be singing? The same song you sing, right? And then the selfie love begins to spread on the job, huh? And everywhere you go, you in the grocery store, and you bust out and say, I love you. And they look around, they see you by yourself and say, ooh, this girl going crazy. This man done went crazy. If you gonna go crazy self-loving yourself, because it pays, huh? Yeah. worth more than money. Self-love is worth more than the cars, clothes, jewelry, and all those. All those things. Self-love is the greatest love of all. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all have a blessed day. If you got a tear in your eye, you deserve it. Because when you cry and you begin to realize what you've been missing out on self-love, those tears will turn into tears of joy. Not tears of sorrow. See, when we get hurt and then we go to our secret place after we get hurt, after somebody hurts us, we go and cry. But check this out, baby. Cry about yourself. Cry over loving yourself. Begin to tell yourself, loving you is easy 'cause I'm beautiful. Yeah, tell yourself. Sing to yourself during the day. I am so beautiful to me. I can see I'm everything I hope for. Yeah, so you gotta turn that around. You thought your partner was everything you hope for. No, you should be everything that you hope for. And everything I need. Yeah, I am so beautiful. That's a self-loving song. Clarice, that's a self-loving song. Serena, that's a self-loving song. That does what? It makes you feel the love that no one else can make you feel. The thing is, someone begins telling us they love us and then they stop. See? But you tell yourself, that love don't stop. Because yourself, when you get down and discouraged, yourself will begin singing to you like that bird that chirps outside in the morning. I'm loving you. Why? Because you're beautiful. See, you don't see the beauty because you're looking on the outside trying to figure it out. Is this beautiful? You on the outside trying to figure out, is this color beautiful that I got on? See, that's the outside. Is this hat beautiful? Is this outfit? Is this shoes? Do the way I look? I done fix my body up. Is this beautiful? No. I'm talking about the beauty that we possess inside is greater than the love that you're trying to get on the outside. You know how you can test it? This is how you test it. This is how you test what type of love you're looking for. How do you feel when you done got real pretty, real beautiful, real handsome, and you go to your social media and take a picture and you come back? Some of y'all check as soon as you post it to see if anybody likes it. And you'll wind up all day going back, clicking back, and then nobody likes it. That discourages you. If that does, that means that you in the flesh. See? But the beauty that you possess inside is what they can't see. But if a person knows you got self-love, they can sense it, they can feel it. Yeah, sometimes people don't comment on your post, or some people don't like it just to see if you're gonna keep posting. And then when you keep posting, one day you get 500 likes when you least expect it. But if you had gave up when nobody liked it, you would have failed who? Yourself. So that's why I say learning to love yourself. That's the greatest love of all. Because when you post something, go on and post it and keep on moving. Move on to the next step of love. Move on into the next taste of self-love. Move on. Get that who cares. And the only thing you care about is loving yourself. Huh? That is the greatest love of all. First law of nature, Amelia, is self-preservation. So you can't love nobody else properly until you begin to love yourself. No greater love than self-love. I love you. Say, okay, thank you, Patrick. I love you too. But the question is, do you love you? See you tomorrow. Hopefully. Might log on tonight, see what y'all doing. Get on that guitar or the piano or something. You know I'm working on an album called what? You know the next album, what it's gonna be called? Selfie Love. Selfie love. We're gonna keep this going. Because selfie love, love for self, is going to remove self-hatred far away from us. Marissa, stop the self-hatred. Stop hating yourself for making mistakes. Stop hating yourself for staying places that you should have left. It's okay. Tell yourself, starting when? Here and now. Huh? Tell yourself, look in the mirror. I promise to love me faithfully until I begin to know without a shout of a doubt that my love was all that I ever needed. Selfie love. No greater love. Much selfie love, y'all. Peace out. What's up? Did that.